All right. Good morning, friends. Kyle Nelson, training coordinator for COVOST, coming to you live and direct this morning from the field. Apologize for any video or audio quality issues here this morning, but do want to welcome everyone to the hangout, the meeting this morning. Whether you're attending live and in person, good morning to you all, or if you're viewing this recording after the fact. It's great to have you with us here for the final meeting here of the team. We'll get to that in just a little bit, kind of some of the bits and pieces behind it. But again, just welcome to everyone. Turn it over to Mickey here to start things off.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining. And unfortunately, DHSEM has made the decision to disband the COVOST team. So we are permanently standing down. The biggest reason for this is because over the past 2 years, we haven't had a request for assistance. And in the past 3 years, we've only had one request for assistance. In looking back at it, I think a piece of it is that we are lucky in the state of Colorado that our local PIOs have built extremely strong networks, and they call upon those networks when they need assistance. And they have dedicated a lot of time and training into becoming social media professionals for public safety. And so I think that the capacity that we fill, the social media monitoring and reporting, that they are becoming experts in the nation on those and are often referred to in best practices after their incidents on how they handle communication and their public information efforts. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and stand down the team. I will continue to have all of the materials available for at least 3 years, probably indefinitely. I know a lot of you go back and use those materials, and a lot of other teams use the materials as well. And we will still provide information to other teams on how to build a great model. Nathan is on the call with us, and it was his dream child initially at Jeffco, and we kind of teamed up together through the Jeffco IMT, and then when he came over to the state, kind of ran with it. And unfortunately, our state PIOs need a different resource right now. And so I think that's a good thing. I think that's awesome for the state of Colorado that our public information officers are providing this ability to their communities. And so we'll work on the other ways to support them through the state at this time. The other thing that I would just like to offer is if you would like to continue with COVOST, I am happy to help connect you. I know a number of you are already on other teams, but if you aren't on a team and want to continue and haven't been able to connect, please let me know, let Kyle know, and I'm sure that they would be happy to have you on their team for those efforts. Does anyone have any questions for me or Kyle? Kyle, do you have any thoughts?
I do indeed. Well, before we all part ways and say goodbye, like Mickey, I'd like to take it back to the beginning. I'd like to offer my greatest heartfelt thanks to Nathan and the OG Jeff COVOST for kind of setting the stage for the team, the digital efforts during and post 2013 Boulder floods, and of course to Mickey and DHSEM staff for helping the team to grow and gain national and even international recognition as a model for how VOST should be structured and should be run. Teaching social media across the nation, and even when I was down at the state EOC exercise just a couple of days ago, still just our team is lauded to this day for how well we have done and what the program that we've been able to put forth, and which would not be possible without all of you. Tell you what, we truly did set the bar for the world of VOST, and I think we set it pretty damn high. Just also thanks to Mickey, Jennifer, and again, the other DHSCM staff. And of course, for you all for the opportunity to serve as your training coordinator here for the last 2.5-ish years. I've grown and learned a lot personally, professionally, both as a member and a leader. And these are times that I'll cherish forever, from working the Alpine World Ski Championships in Vail to the Eclipse monitoring to even some of our hotter activations for tragic events on the Front Range. But I had much help with the training. We had a stellar complement of guest speakers, both here from within our team and from other VOSTs. So if you're viewing this, I wouldn't be able to name everyone, but we had a heck of a lineup, and we're grateful for the opportunity to learn from you. Most importantly, I want to thank each and every one of our members. You all contributed in your own unique and amazing ways to really drive us all forward and challenge each other to be better consumers of digital information. So I look forward to seeing you all virtually or in person in future endeavors. You all are the best at what you do, and that shows day in and day out on our team. And just from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. I thank you. And I hope this is only a temporary goodbye. And I'll see you later on, either virtually or hopefully in person, somewhere around the state or the nation.
Right. And I just want to end by saying, I think this has to be one of the most committed group of volunteers I've ever worked with. You all have attended the amazing training sessions set up by Kyle monthly or bi-monthly. Even though we haven't activated and haven't had a request to do the stuff that we like to do in the battle of the disaster, and that takes a lot of commitment. And I'm amazed every day when I would, give our director Klein an update on the status of the team, and that you guys are here whenever we need you, even though we haven't had a request. And so I know that means you're here because you want to help. And unfortunately, this isn't the capacity that folks need us right now. If that changes dramatically in the future, maybe we'll stand back up. But at this point, it looks like the state of Colorado, local jurisdictions need our help in a different way that unfortunately we can't fill through COVOST. So I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up unless anyone has any comments to share. And I appreciate your time on a Friday and hope you have a great weekend.